Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today we're back in ESO Part 2. We're gonna escape Coldharbor today. Say hello, Carl. Hello, Noodle. You know, I was really thinking earlier that I'm gonna miss Lyris. I mean, she's right behind me and all, but I mean, look at her. She's so goddamn marvelous. She's sacrificing herself for the great good of mankind, or you know, whatever kind there is. Like, I think I saw a cat person earlier, and like a lizard. That's just kind of weird, but I guess they all supposed to live too, right? I mean, my mom would be really mad if, you know, not everybody lived. Alright, so, thank you, Carl. Thank you for the insight. Let's go ahead and talk to the Prophet. Prophet, what do you have to say?
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Ain't that the truth, brother? Wow, you really are blind. I just looked at your eyes. You should probably go to a doctor or something. Maybe they can help you with that. Mr. Prophet, I mean, can't we find a way to take Lyris with us? I mean, we were supposed to be intertwined with each other.
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Coldharbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige? My name's Carl. It's Carl O'Toodles. I'm actually from a small town around Morrowind. Why are you calling me Vestige for?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Yeah, my mom was disappointed in me too. So why exactly does Lyris call you the Prophet? I mean, you said that the scrolls foretold something. Do you just know how to read scrolls or something?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Well, don't feel bad about forgetting your name. Lots of people forget my name too. What the heck's the anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Coldharbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Well, alright, Mr. Prophet, just go ahead and take my hand, and, I'll be your close buddy. Alright, so, let's go then. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Carl, you're such a good man. Yeah, I know I am, Noodle, thank you. Leading a blind man out of the out of hell here in Coldharbor. Lots of grapes. You can go ahead and make alcohol in this game, hence the brown malt and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm just kind of quickly looking for some lockpicks, drippings. You can go ahead and make like soups and stuff with that. Natural water, I think, is used for alchemy. We're not gonna be doing any. We're not gonna be dabbling in any of that shit. I have another tune that I use just for crafting. Maybe you'll meet her one of these days. But let's go to the anchor mooring. Wow, Prophet, it's just really convenient that your cell had a ladder that went straight to it, and then your cell is linked up to this anchor mooring, the thing that we need to do to get out of here. I mean, what are the odds of that? That's a really good question, Carl. Oh, man. Alright, let's get in here. Sure is a lot of drippings and malt in these. Oh shit! Carl, arm yourself! Ah, avoid it! Son of a bitch. What? Oh my god! Oh my good heavens! No, I don't want to know eons of suffering, Mr. Black-hearted Cold Man. Oh shit! What the hell is that? It's a thing! Prophet! Prophet, watch out! There's a big skeletal thing in front of you. It's very deadly. Oh god! Prophet, help me! Shine your mighty light into my face! Oh my god, Carl, that's unnecessary. Ah! Oh, he hit me! Roll out the way! I gotta do my combat moves. I played a lot of Call of Duty back in the day, so I think I know a thing or two about combat. Oh god. Oh, this is worse than that one time when all the gates opened up and they let everybody to the oblivion. That was terrible. Carl's been around a while. Oh shit. Ah, Carl, run. Run, Carl. Dive. Dodge. Charge up your staff, Carl. One more time, one more hit. I got this. I'm gonna hit you right in the crotch. How do you like that? Oh shit. Alright, let's search the Child of Bones. It's 5 gold and a great iron sword. I don't really use any of this noodle. It's okay, we can sell it later, Carl. Okay, that was really scary. What the hell was that all about, Prophet?
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard.
A sky shard? Well, Jesus Christ, I escaped my cell, I got a weapon, I killed a few skeletons. Then I had to go kill the goddamn Eye of Ra and then go break into your cell, but it was broken into already, so we couldn't even open the door. So I had to go through this underground passage with Lyris. I had to say goodbye to the love of my life. And then we just had to come in here in your next door cell and fight this big bone guy. Now we have to fly somewhere. Now I need to find a sky shard. I don't know about all this, Prophet. It sounds like a lot of work. What the hell's a sky shard anyway?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some linked into Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Oh, thank God. I didn't really want to go on another adventure. My allergies are already starting to kick up with this place. Would you hurry up and just summon that shard thing, please? Oh, Carl, you just need to calm down. You need to calm down, Noodle. I'm in a goddamn harbor of cold. It's terrible in here. I didn't have a sweater. Look at this. My jerkin is all open. I got my hairy chest sticking out. This isn't the most attractive thing in the world. What the hell is this thing? Let's touch it. Oh man. Ow! You didn't say that it would sting at the end.
Dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Do I gotta say a speech like that? Hello, lights. Well, shit. Well, ditto. Fuck. Don't leave without me, Prophet. Oh, God. Oh, God. I wasn't prepared for all this. It's okay, Carl. Calm down. Whoo, Carl. Carl, you're having some adventure, buddy. You're having some adventure. Shit, I didn't start my timer either. What was that? That was like 5 minutes, right? Yeah, it's like 5 minutes. Let's start this off. 20 more minutes on the clock.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Oh, where the hell am I? Oh shit, it's the Prophet. Prophet, where am I?
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Oh man, how long was I out?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
I wish I could say that was the first time that ever happened, Prophet, but then I would be lying to you. It happens every time I go to the beach. They say something that I look like a giant mackerel. I don't know what to think anymore. So, if somebody fished me out, what the hell am I supposed to do now, Prophet? You're not even here. You're just a little ghost man.
I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
Oh yeah, I'm totally with you on that one, Prophet. I want to see my precious Lyris again. Will I ever see you?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
I'm so proud. Oh, and you're giving me something. Is this a sealed urn? No, man. Oh, it's got my name burned on the side of it. That's not good. Let's go ahead and complete the quest, Noodle. Let's get out of this place. It's creepy.
Beware,
Alright, Carl.
vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Don't worry, Prophet. I am impeccable when it comes to finding trouble. Don't worry, I'll do my best to avoid as much of it as possible. But do you know where I should go right now, Prophet? Because I think I gotta go pee.
You must find your own path.
Oh, damn it.
But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Oh. Okay, well that sounds like a great thing. But do you really think there's gonna be other people out there who really need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even now there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
Well, I don't really like the skirmish so much. You know, maybe I could do more of the planning, like the reading or the conversing. Maybe we can get somebody else. Do you think there'd be somebody out there who join me in this fight? Who'll actually do the fighting for me?
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness.
Oh, well, that's great.
Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Whoa. Well, that sounds like great advice, Prophet. I think I'm just gonna totally take what you say and just run with it. But I do have a quick question. You said that somebody fished me out of the sea, but do you know who did it?
You were dragged ashore on an island beach, but I sense that you are now aboard a ship in port. Go ashore and seek out the captain of the vessel. Perhaps he or she could point you toward the charitable spirit who was responsible for your rescue.
Alright, well thank you, Prophet. I appreciate it. You don't get lost out there, okay? I know you're blind, but I'm gonna find you one of these days, Prophet, okay? Alright, level up. Sweet. So I'm level 3. I got a lot of fucking skill points I need to allocate. I haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead and check out that while we can. Carl, just chill out, okay? Alright, Noodle. You go ahead and explain the inner workings of this madness. I'm getting a headache. I need to calm down for a second. Alright, you go ahead and calm down, Carl. Alright, so what we have here is we got our attribute points. There we go, Carl Latudos. He's an orc sorcerer. I'm not an orc. I'm just not a very attractive man. Okay. Okay, Carl, I'm sorry. And we have 2 attribute points. We don't have a title yet. No title. We're just a citizen in our alliance. This is the alliance, Aldermere Dominion. Alright, so we have our attributes. Now, every time you level up, you go ahead and you get 1 attribute point. And you can put this towards your stamina, your health, or your magicka. Now, your magicka is obviously going to be for spells and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and show you what that is. Okay. I gotta, like, relearn the shortcuts. Alright. So, before we go to attribute points, let's talk about skills, okay? You can go ahead and earn skill points several different ways, okay? You earn a skill point every time you level up. You can also get skill points by completing certain missions and quests, and you can also get skill points by unlocking sky shards that are found throughout the world. Now, there's only so many sky shards in each area, but if you find all of them, then it unlocks X amount of skill points, okay? And so you have to unlock 3 sky shards in order to unlock a skill point. Right now we've unlocked 1 sky shard out of 3, and that would be the original sky shard that the Prophet had summoned. Oh yeah, that thing kind of hurt my chest, Noodle. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, at least you'll be prepared for the next one. I don't think I want a next one. All right, Carl. All right, so you have different kinds of skills that you can go ahead and put your stuff into. Now, this is your class skill. This is specific to sorcerers, okay? And you have 3 different branches you can go into. You can get a dark magic, which you automatically will start off with this one. See, the other ones are locked. And we can get like crystal shard if we wanted to. It deals 42 magic damage to enemies and knocks them down for 2 seconds. You can get Daedric Summoning. This is where like you kind of summon a familiar and you let your familiars do the fighting for you. You have Storm Calling, which is like electricity, magic, dark magic. I think it's just like dark magic, like black magic, I think. So that's your classes. You can also spec into weapons as well. If you didn't want to go into magic, you can definitely do stuff like this. Like for example, the weapon I'm wielding right now is a destruction staff, so we can start specking into a destruction staff. Now this right here, this 1 through 5, this is our hotbar. This is our quick hit for like, you know, activating powers and stuff. So you can really only have like 5 at a time. You can mix and match as you will. But realistically, you can only really have 5 powers, so you kind of really want to be specific in what you want to do. If I'm going to be working with destruction, then these things right here are going to be my 5 powers for that. If we want to do sword and board, these will be my 5 powers for that. You can also mix and match. Like for example, I can have like, you know, some magic in my class, some weapon. That's just stuff you can go ahead and spec into. Now your armor, obviously these are the different kinds of armors. Obviously light armor, if we're going to just be doing magic, this is going to be helping us because it's going to have a lot of bonuses and stuff to magicka. Medium armor has a lot of bonuses to critical strikes, and of course to stamina as well. And heavy armor is going to do health regeneration and you know, obviously stacking armor, that what you would consider tanky. You also have world skills. The only one I've unlocked so far is soul magic, and this allows you to make soul crystals. You use soul crystals to resurrect yourself, or to refill magical, like if your weapons have like enchants and stuff, you can use soul shards to refill those like you do in Skyrim. You also have your racial skills. These are specific to your different race. For example, I have heavy armor expertise. You know, Noodle, I think that maybe we should just go for a heavy armor mage. You think that would be a great idea? Maybe. I mean, you are skilled for it. Increases experience gain with heavy armor by 15%. So, I mean, that's pretty good. All right. Then you also have your crafting, which we're not really going to get into that much, but you can make anything having to do with blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting. Provisioning is like making foods, and that's awesome. Woodworking, bows and shields. Alchemy is like potions and stuff like that. Like I said, we're not really going to tap into this much. If we do, it'll just be dabbling in it a little bit just to show you how it works. But that'll be about it. So at this point, we kind of have to decide what we want to do. We have 3 skill points that we want to use, and this is kind of where, once we kind of decide how we want Carl to develop, that's how we can go ahead and start allocating these attribute points. And you see, if we go ahead and start specking into like weapons, you're probably going to want to do with your stamina, because it'll allow you to block and to attack more frequently and use like your heavy hitting stuff more often. If we're just going to be straight tanky, you're definitely going to want to start building a lot of health. And of course, magic is going to be for like any kind of magic or class skills. Like if he was going to actually start learning magic, we would want to go into magicka as well. I think we could probably let's try this. Let's try a fucking like a tank mage. How cool would that be? Just this fucking heavy armor mage. I don't know, man. That might be fucking terrible, actually. But this is Carl. This is Carl we're talking about. So fuck it. Let's do it. Oh shit, Carl. I'm sorry. It's okay, Noodle. All right. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start specking into armor. Oh shit, we can't do it. Not yet. We have to have 1 or more pieces of heavy armor equipped. We don't have any armor whatsoever. So we're gonna have to wait on that until we can get some heavy armor. We're not gonna worry too much about weapons, but let's go ahead and do some magic. I'm always a fan of lightning magic, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Carl wouldn't really have a pet. He's got a lot of allergies. I got a lot of allergies, Noodle. Yes, I just said that, and you know it can really affect with my sinuses, and they're really sensitive. I know they're really sensitive. So we're not gonna attach that. Thank you, Noodle. And dark magic, it doesn't seem like he would really use dark magic. I mean, it's Carl we're talking about here. What's that supposed to mean? I could be a dark individual. Some say I have a morbid sense of humor. Okay, Carl. So I'm thinking we're just going to stick with storm calling. We'll go ahead and allocate 1 point there to that. Okay, yes, thank you. So now we have this. It deals 11 shock damage and explodes for an additional 39 shock damage if the target falls below 20% health within 4 seconds. Okay, the explosion deals 7 shock damage to enemies within a 4-meter radius. Okay, so this is going to be sort of our last hit. We're going to hit. It's going to do a fuck ton of damage, kill off the person, and then explode in a brilliant radiant shard of amazingness. We should probably also start looking into soul trapping. We should probably go ahead and get that down here as well, so we can start making soul shards as we come across them. Racial, we don't really have anything we can get into that. Armor, we really can't get into that just yet. And class, we have our storm calling. Weapons, should we start specking into destruction staff? Deals 15 magic damage to nearest enemy. Fire touch causes knockback. Frost touch causes deep freeze, and shock touch causes disorient. We should probably do this at least for the time being, unless you wanted him to be to start learning other skills. I mean, we most certainly can start learning other skills. I wouldn't want him to be with a bow. I guess destruction staff will be great. We got to keep him, you know, something. I mean, he could dual wield. Dual wielding is pretty cool. We give him like 2 little daggers, and he can do like the dual daggers and then lightning and then be in heavy armor. That'd be great. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do dual wielding. We'll do class. We'll do storm calling. For armor, we'll obviously go heavy armor. We're gonna have to get some heavy armor in order to start training this up. And then that'll be fine. That's what we're going to go. So I'm going to save the skill points. You can always save them. I'm definitely going to do that. So let's go ahead and let's start allocating our actual points. Now, since we are going to be kind of tanky and magic-y, we should probably go with health and magicka. And then we'll just alternate going back and forth with them as well. So let's go ahead and commit those points. There we go. Carl, you're awesome. All right. Are you all rested up? I think I'm all rested up, Noodle. I'm ready for an adventure. All right, so let's get going. Let me just do a time check real quick. Not like it matters because I forgot. Let's go find the captain of the ship. Yeah, Noodle, that sounds like a great idea. Should probably... Oh my God, look at him. He just seems to be a generic sailor.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell.
What you gotta say about that, dude? I just came from the afterlife, and I got dumped in the ocean. So who knows if I got like a barnacle stuck somewhere? You're very rude. Yeah, he is pretty rude. Let's get out of here, Carl. Yeah, it's kind of an asshole. Well, there's no need for that kind of language, Carl. All right, so here we are. Let it load for a second, and then let's get in here. Oh, you must be the captain because you got that little black arrow over your head.
I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Canarthy's roost, right through the hurricane.
The hurricane? What hurricane? What are you talking about?
You don't remember? A Khajiit named Rezumdar fished you out of the ocean. He made me pay a small fortune to bring you here. We barely made it out of Canarthy's roost before the hurricane hit.
Oh man, that seems like a lucky break for you. And kudos on the facial hair. That looks amazing. Although I hate to be the one to tell you, but I think it's a little patchy. And what'd you say his name was? Razor's Edge? Rajadar? You know where I can go ahead and find him? I need to go ahead and give him a big thank you.
He was headed to Eagle's Strand, an old fort on Canarthy's roost. My ship won't return there for some time, but a bosun on the far dock can take you. Look for Sugar Claws.
Sugar Claws? Well, that seems like a most friendly individual. I may just do that. Thank you, Captain. Alright, let's go find Sugar Claws. This sounds like a great idea, Noodle. Alright, let's go. Alright, so as you can see, you can search all this shit. Look at this, crates, barrels. You can just search all this shit like crazy. You can go ahead and explore these books. Now, the cool thing about books is they can lead you to treasures and stuff. Otherwise, you can like follow clues. And if you read books, you don't necessarily have to read them, I guess. They're entertaining to read, however. We may have Carl read a book or two. Who knows? But when you open up books, you have a chance to earn a skill point in one of your various skills. And it's just random. Like you learn cooking or heavy armor smithing or shit like that. Like it's all random, but it's definitely worth taking a look. Now I know I passed up a bunch of quests and stuff. If you look up there at the top on our compass, those kind of tell you where things are. The white arrow, that's the mission that we're currently on. It's located there at the top right of your screen. The Storm of the Horizon. Talk to Sugar Claws. If we had more missions, we can toggle through them, and it changes the map. And there's also other missions, I think. Do I not qualify for them yet? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Maybe? No? No? No. Alright, let's go talk Sugar Claws. Get the fuck out of here. Now, the thing is that, there used to be a starting zone where you learned how to play this game, and it would bring you here, but then they introduced Coldharbor, and then they kind of just dumped everybody here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and talk to Sugar Claus, and this is a way for you to get back to the starter zone. It doesn't really affect the story all that much, but I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a good experience for Carl. I mean, he really does want to thank Razordar. I think that was Razordar. Noodle, I don't mean to correct you. It's alright. Alright, so let's talk to Sugar Claus.
What is it? Is this about the fish? I took what I paid for. Never mind. What do you want?
Oh, well, I don't know anything about fish, but all I know is that a nice captain told me to talk to you. You Miss Sugar Claus, right? Oh, aren't you a pretty little kitty? Anyway, I need to go ahead and travel to, Canarthy's Roost. I think that's what he said, the Canarthy's Roost.
Good. I have business on Canarthy's Roost. Passage is free. The inspectors won't be looking for two of us. Whenever you're ready.
You sound like a most reputable person. I think I'm ready to travel there right now. Alright, Carl, you're a very trusting individual. Thank you, Noodle. Shh, I'm sailing on a boat. I get seasick really easy. It's okay, Carl. I'm with you there, buddy. Alright, so Carl's on his grandiose adventure off to Canarthy's Roost. This is the actual proper starting zone for this area. We'll go ahead and pick up multiple quests at a time. I don't want to bog you down with doing one quest at a time. But, you know, Carl, I mean, he's not exactly the brightest of bulbs. Don't let him know that. I heard that, Noodle. I'm sorry, Carl. Sorry. Alright, so let's see. What do we have to do? Let's go in. We have to talk to Razumdar.
Needs to speak.
What? Hello? Hello? I heard somebody say that this one needs to speak to me. Get thou win. Hello?
You're in a sorry state, friend. Head up the beach and rest.
Well, do you know where I am, Miss Big-Eyed, Long-Eared Lady?
This is Canarthy's Roost, off the coast of southern Cyrodiil. We were supposed to make a more tactical landing, but that hurricane took us all by surprise. At least we made it here alive. Not all of us were so lucky.
Oh man, I know what that means. That means that you guys got sent back to the crazy place where I was just at. Hello, sir. You don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Not a lot of people do these days. So let's go to Eagle Strand, and let's see what's in here. Who are we supposed to talk to? Supposed to talk to somebody. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, look, it's Razumdar. I know that face anywhere. There's a naked lady running.
We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. Come, stay by my side.
What do you mean?
This one so you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Roz would have tried for a backflip, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed.
Oh. Well, I guess I should really thank you for saving me in the water. I don't really have a lot of time to tell you about my story. Noodle's time is about to go off. So, why did you send me to the Volco Card? I mean, that seems like it's really far away from here.
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. This one did not know how your presence here would change it, but honestly, Raz is glad you returned. You may be just what he needs.
Oh, well, that sounds both menacing and promising. Well, you did save my life, Mr. Razumdar, so, you just go ahead and let me know. What do you need from me, my friend?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
Well, I'm afraid that you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
If you landed 5 paces north, you'd have squashed a rat, slipped on its guts, and cracked your head on a signal drum. The whole island would have known of your arrival. So where did you come from, truly?
Well, since you're very insistent, and you did save my life, don't mention it, but I came from Coldharbor, Molag Ball's realm. Yeah, he plans to invade Tamriel.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from?
This sounds like a test. I mean, normally I would tell people that I came from Coldharbor, and that Molag Ball possessed my soul, and Tamriel's in great danger, but I should probably be incognito, right? And we should say that I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
Sure, but, I mean, who are you exactly, my friend?
Just a friendly Khajiit, privileged to see someone drop from nowhere and land in sea. Shame you cannot do that at will. You could make piles of coin, sell tickets.
Well, besides the fact that you saved my life, I mean, is there any way that I know I can trust you?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or, come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you.
Well, my purse is a bit light these days. But why are you helping me like this?
Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in.
Very well, Razumdar. Let's do what you say. Alright, so, oh shit, do I have to follow him? Wait up!
Commander Karen,
Oh shit!
moment. This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Well,
Glad
hello.
you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had a few survivors trickle in from that direction.
Oh, well, you are a very pretty commander, I guess, with your dead black eyes and your scars on your face. What exactly do you need from me, exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone.
Oh, they're pirates, huh?
Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
Okay, so all I gotta do is just go spy on some pirates and then go help out a few shipwreck people. That sounds like a great plan. I'm down for helping out. Let's do it.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
That sounds like a good idea. You should be well informed before you make any kind of leaps or judgments. You have a great day. Alright. Hey, Noodle, I'm getting a little bit exhausted here. You think that we could go ahead and take a little bit of a break? Yeah, sure, Carl. No problem. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here by this tent. You can go ahead and say your goodbyes to everybody. Alright, Carl. So, I mean, that's it. Part 2, of ESO. It's been a great adventure so far, guys. Yes, it has, Carl. It has. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Once again, let me know whether you like the series. Let me know what you think of Carl. I like Carl. I think he's great. He's a good character. I think I'm going to have fun with Carl. I'm going to have fun with you too, Noodle. I hope we can get Lyris back. Yeah, I hope we can get Lyris back too, my friend. So, like I said, thank you for all of your help and, you know, leaving comments and likes and blah, 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 blah. We don't ever ask for these things, but when you do give them, they are much appreciated. And that'll be it. We'll see you in the next episode where we will go ahead and start. We'll talk to Yalsi. Damn, I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. I think it's Alcy. Okay, thank you, Carl. Yeah, we'll talk to Alcy, and then we will go ahead and talk to that crazy wizard. We'll spy on some pirates. We'll help out some shipwrecked people, and maybe we'll get into some fights. Fighting's bad. I don't really want to get into a fight. Okay, we might not get into any fights. But thank you, and I will catch you all next time. Peace out. Bye, everybody in YouTube lands.